From runways to film sets, he's a heartthrob who's ruling both screens and hearts with one show, one project at a time. And today we are going to delve deep into his journey. But first, join me in welcoming Kush Jotwani. Hello, Kush. Welcome to the Hans India and Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
First thing first, how's life in Dino for you?
Oh, it's ecstatic, honestly. I The feeling hasn't sunk in yet. It's still getting
Uh-huh.
there. For now, it's just I'm just like taking it all in, keeping myself as calm as possible. Otherwise, the life has been pretty great, and
Mhm.
just grateful and waiting for big things to come up, and I know they will.
Surely. I want you to tell more about this film with Anurag Basu. How did that happen? Your first theatrical release? And when you were logged in for the role, did you have to ask someone to pinch you? Oh my god, I bagged Anurag Basu's film. Did that happen?
It was it was crazy actually, you know. I mean, I literally mean crazy because I was shooting for Dil Dosti Dilemma, and this one fine day while shooting, someone from Basu sir's team just reached out to me regarding a meeting that I need to have with Basu sir. I mean, this goes way back. Kavish Sinha was the casting director for this. He had given me a small clip to audition and sent it across, which eventually the production house reached out to me when I was shooting for another web show,
Mhm.
and the audition was great. The Zoom meeting ended in a vanity van with Basu sir, where it was a 5 minute Zoom meeting where he told me that he's seen my clip and he would like to meet me to discuss a couple of things. So and he's very grounded, you know, in by his nature, his way of speaking, his treatment, his style. It's very mediocre. It's very aam janta. It's like, you know, it's not high tech. It's really simple. He's a really simple person. So he wanted to meet me in person. We met, and the meeting was pretty nice. Uh, Basu sir has a style. He understands your body language and he understands the way you speak just by talking to him. So I think that was the main audition that happened for me, which was not a technical audition, but
Mhm.
meeting him and talking to him about life and understanding how what he has planned for the film. Post which he gave me some time to think over and gave me like a short video to record, uh, which I had to send it back to him, which was like a proof audition. Like just give me this small video and then we can probably lock it. I sent that across, and just before taking off from Bangalore, I
Mhm.
was in the flight. I cannot forget that feeling. I was in the flight, and just before taking off, I got a message from the production house that I'm confirmed for this. And ever since then, it was something else. Cannot explain that feeling. Working with Basu sir is, I mean, you always have a dream of working with the best of the directors in the country, and working with Basu sir just gets me closer to that dream. And you know, his style of working is very different, very unique. And it was a great time on set. And now that a year and a half, 2 years have passed, so just, I'm also nervous to an extent, but I'm very excited. So I think that balance should be essential. The balance is essential. So that's maintained.
Right. So, so when you heard the news that you got the project, did you sit on it, or you were you very keen and you ran to someone and tell them, "Oh, I got this project," or did you keep it to yourself for a while?
No, absolutely not. Actually, the moment I got the call just before taking off, you know, those flight attendants are telling you to switch off your mobile phones. I
Uh-huh.
mean, I'm literally telling you this was right before taking off. And I was just like, 1 second, you're telling me to put off my phone? I just got a film. Can you like
With
calm
Anurag Basu,
down?
yes.
Yeah, like please let me enjoy this feeling. I'm gonna call up my mom. So I called up my mom. I just like immediately like sent her the confirmation. And mom's been the only person actually whom I go to first,
Mhm.
and who I try to make sure that she's a part of uh, all the celebrations that come across in my professional career, because I feel she's given me too much, man. You know, as a mother, she's given me and my brother way too much. So I feel it's time to give it back. So I think these little things just make them happy, right? Mom and dad. So
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
That is so sweet. Now, even though I think I might already know the answer, but what's your all-time favorite Anurag Basu film and why?
okay, I want to know your answer first.
I think it's Barfi. I think. I
It
think.
is Barfi. It is Barfi. It is. It is. It is.
because
It is. It is.
because of your liking towards certain someone.
How do you know
Yeah.
about this?
Hey, I was there when you walked the show for, like, opened the show for Tarun Tahiliani, and Ranveer Kapoor was the showstopper, the Bharat showcase. It was fun, and I heard all the stories. And you also went out and posted a story and post of going all gaga over that moment. It was your moment, by the way, and I
It
know.
was my moment. It was my moment. I spoke to him and I couldn't meet him, but I spoke to him. But yeah, it has to
Mhm.
be Barfi because I think Basu sir has very authentically shown the life of I mean Indian cinema in particularly. Like they've really shot the film really well. The storyline is beautiful. They've included sensitive aspects of a human being, and it's very it has a social message. It it did so well, and I know for a fact how Basu sir works. Because I work with him right now,
Mhm.
so. It's always a surprise working with him. Everything. So if you have 10 things to prepare, 8 things from those 10 things are going to change on set, and they are going to get revamped. And it all depends on the scenario and the atmosphere that's on set. So I can only imagine how Barfi must have been shot. I mean, yes, of course, Ranbir Kapoor is my favorite actor. But apart from that, creating the world for Barfi and the entire world of Darjeeling and how they've shown the storytelling is beautiful. So Barfi has to be the film for me, definitely.
Yeah, it's my favorite too.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely has
little
to be.
words, but so much to express.
Yeah, true, very true. Music, cinematography, storytelling, lines, everything was great.
Since this is a big moment, also, could you also give us a quick intro into your role in this film and what can audiences expect from your character?
Okay. I am playing a character. So there are parallel stories going on in the film, just like Life in a Metro, which was the
Life in
prequel
Metro.
of this. Yeah. So there are 4 stories. I am the part of Sara Ali Khan and Aditya Roy Kapur's story. I am I'm playing I'm playing a corporate executive who faces challenges in handling work-life balance. And it's a good part. It's a small role, but it's a very good part. I feel this is the time for me to pick up roles and pick up and make sure that every opportunity is fulfilled. And I take it up because it's essential, to show yourself working right now. Because in today's world, there's so many options and there's so much to do. It's just very important that you keep working. So yeah. That's pretty much
Right.
my character in Metro as of that's all I can say. I mean, there's not much also, but then for me, it's the biggest thing ever, right? So it's
It is
I'm
the
really
biggest thing
grateful.
ever.
Yeah, yeah,
It is,
absolutely.
indeed.
Having Basu sir do this for me is there's nothing matching up to it.
I'd also want to talk about your co star since you mentioned Sara Ali Khan. How was it working with her? And did you manifest this somehow? Because I also remember you walking the ramp for Avinav Mishra's show, right? And
Yeah,
Sara was a
yeah.
showstopper there. Yeah, and now you're sharing screen space with her. So did you manifest this?
Okay, so let me tell you, when Ye Jawani and Diwani had come out,
Mm-hmm.
this is I think this is way back, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
2013, 2014. I can't
2013.
recall. It's been a while, right? 2013.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Um, I wanted to be part of such a film. I mean, you see the film and you feel like, wow, they've just like enjoyed shooting. I mean, it just feels like they are on a vacation and somebody has just started recording them and just made a movie out of it. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew for a fact that I would love to first meet Ranbir Kapoor one day, and then so that was a manifestation that happened back then, and which turned out in Tarun Tailiani's show. It really was one of the a dream come true for me to speak to Ranbir Kapoor or via video call. I couldn't meet him. Apart from that, I knew for a fact that I would love to be a part of such a film. So I think Aditya Roy Kapoor's character was very much like me, in terms of being this one guy who's like enjoying life, not worrying about too much. And it's not everything is really planned, but just having a good time in life. And manifesting to meet Aditya Roy Kapoor was never the case, but I knew for a fact that this guy has some charm. I mean, he is very different. He's art, he's beautiful. You look at him, you meet him in person, you realize that he's one charming man. And he's so effortless. I know for a fact that he's learned all his skills and everything on set while working. I know how we've spent so much time on set, so we've spoken about each other, we've spoken about life, and got to understand that it's very important to be humble and grounded. Spending time with Sara was also really nice. Majority of my scenes are with Sara, so naturally we've spoken more than me and Adi have spoken. And she's really sweet. Yeah, I mean, you go up to her, you ask her for some guidance. She's right there to help you through it. And she's very soft. She's very soft spoken. Also, she's very inquisitive. So she's very interested to know what's up, why not, why this, why that. So she needs her answers, which is a really good trait to have in a human being. Um, Apart from this, Abhinav Mishra's show was actually quite recent. When I started shooting for Metro in 2023, and Abhinav Mishra's show was, I think, last year
So
or
did
the start of
you?
this year.
So you guys already met on the sets before that?
Yeah, we've met before. Exactly. We had met before.
And about that show, you were a charmer on the ramp. Let me tell you that.
Oh,
You
thank
really
you.
were.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. It's just Abhinav Mishra clothes, yeah. I mean, he's a young guy, he's pretty much my age, and the way he's taken the fashion front, and he has been touching hearts, and how his outfits are excellent. So I have been doing Abhinav Mishra's work for quite a while, and I think he also believes in me. He believes that I have it in me to carry out his clothes really well. So that particular fashion show, he gave me the best outfit, I feel. And what we had to do is just probably interact with the crowd, which I feel is a very important thing in an actor, to be expressive, to make sure that you interact and engage. So that show was beautiful. I completely understand where your compliment is coming from, and I humbly take it. Thank you.
Yes, you are being humble there because I am sure that you are aware that you are a bit of a heartthrob. And after I watched you in Dil Dosti Dilemma, Farzan is my favorite character, right? But I would
Thank
want
you.
to
Thank
know
you.
from you, what's your personal idea of love? What's your idea of love? And are you an old school romantic or more in sync with modern day dating?
No, modern day dating. Firstly, there are so many bifurcations to this modern day dating. So many
Right.
terminologies, so many terminologies, and so many concepts that just go over my head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Technically, if you go to see, I am. I mean, Gen Z. The Gen Z bracket comes to 1997,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not exactly a Gen Z, but let me tell you, I am an old school romantic. There's nothing better than that. I feel it's very essential to know your person. I feel it's extremely essential to make sure that the person you are in love with is comfortable as much as you are comfortable with them. Um, Space is important. I feel acknowledgement is important. Uh, Commitment and loyalty is a given thing. If you cannot take care of that, then there's no point of being together. Because if there's no clarity over here, and if you're not headstrong pretty much about the person, then there's no point. Because then you're just going to affect a couple of months and a couple of years for the person. Like, it's gonna harm the person a little bit. So there's no point in doing that. I feel love should be celebrated. It should be reminded. Like, it should always be like, you should always remember the person, and make sure that the excitement and the energy never dies. So it's very simple, you know. If you go to see, it's very simple. It's just today's world and the modern day, how you said, the modern day dating and
Mhm.
the new terms that have come up and the concepts that have come up and the accessibility and the options that are there right now in today's world just gets it a little difficult for people to focus. And so, otherwise, I think love for me will go back to old school. Yeah.
Right. From your response, I can gauge that why it was so like the character of Farzan was so flawless because I feel Farzan is Kush and Kush is Farzan in some ways, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. It was an honor to play that part, you know, because
Mhm.
firstly, it was my breakthrough into the world of acting, and secondly, also because it was so close to my character. I mean, obviously, I mean, there are little tidbits of differences that's always going to be there in every character that you
Mhm.
perform. It's
Mhm.
not completely going to be you. Otherwise, I would have just been called Kush in the show. But yeah, it's very close to me. It's exactly almost exactly how I am. And I think, you know, when you're away from the screens and when you're in person, when you're spending real time, I think the energy exchange over there is palpable. It's nothing. There's nothing you can't replicate that. Yeah.
Now I'm going to bring your nightmare, that is modern day dating terms that gets you confused. I would like to quickly check how well versed are you when it comes to these terms, right?
Okay.
We'll start off with the easy one. See, everybody knows this. Situationship.
I was just thinking about this. I was just thinking about this. I don't understand the concept only. I mean, okay, in a generic term, I feel if there is consent over everything that you're doing in this world. I mean, if a
Mhm.
guy and a girl have consent, like
Mhm.
you know, like proper consent towards each
Mhm.
other, they can do
Mhm.
whatever they want. I mean, yes, we live in a country which is so culturally driven, and
Mhm.
society keeps a watch on everything that you do. That's for sure. That won't change. But you know, if you're doing the right thing, and if you have mutual consent, then you can do actually pretty much you want. And I'm more of a person who likes to keep my life a little private. You know, I'm somebody who this is a little off topic. I'm going to join the dots. I keep myself a little private. I like to celebrate with my own closed ones, but I'm not too loud about my do's. You know, I like to keep it very simple and very what do you call that? Very simple and niche. I love that. I love that. So when the guys who are keeping it very private, the people who have mutual consent, they're keeping it private, and they're taking care of the wrongs and the rights. I think it's pretty okay. You do whatever you want. But this entire concept of situationships, where it comes down to deciding that you know what, let's play with our emotions. Come, we will do this, but we will not do that. We'll be like this till that time. But you know what? You be with me only. Just baki do whatever you want, but you are living with me. It's I don't know. It's something which I cannot relate to.
Right.
It's something which,
Soft launch.
yeah, it's crazy. I can't.
Okay. Soft launch. Do you know what that means?
Soft launch.
Yeah.
Soft launch. No. I mean, I'll tell you what, whatever you're gonna ask me right now, I've heard all of these names. And but I cannot remember what they mean. Why? I've heard all of this. Soft launch, there's something called benching also, right?
Yeah, that is called benching. Benching is like you keep them romantically involved, but you don't really date them. You just keep them as an option.
See,
Like
that's so
if any day I
mean.
want to be in a relationship, you are an option. I'll consider you.
See, that's so mean.
It is.
Why will
All these
somebody do
terms are
that?
very mean.
Why will somebody do that? No.
But soft launch is very cute. It's cute. It's like you
What is
don't
soft
want
launch?
when you don't want to actually reveal your partner to the world, but you also want to make sure that people know that you are dating someone. So you send out some, maybe you will share their hands or shadow, just make it social media official, but not
Okay.
really revealing who they are.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's cute. But
Yeah, it is
I
cute.
feel I'm a little more old school. I, yeah, I mean, I'm not so social media driven in terms of
Mhm.
letting my things out,
Mhm.
but yeah, soft launch is very doable for an old school person also.
Exactly. Also for someone who believes in Nazar, because I do. And to me, it's like I want to make sure that people know
अच्छा,
that I'm
चेहरा नहीं
committed.
दिखाने का, किसी हाँ पार्टनर का चेहरा मत दिखाओ, लेकिन थोड़े हिंट्स ऐसे साइड साइड से कुछ कुछ दिखाओ, तो
हाँ,
नजर नहीं
तो अच्छा है
लगेगा।
ना ये कि नजर भी नहीं लग रहा कि है ही कौन, क्या पता.
नहीं, हाँ, गुड गुड, सही है, सही है,
This
सही है।
I love. This is my favorite.
हाँ,
और
नाइस इट इज। सॉफ्ट लॉन्च मैं लिख देता हूँ,
yeah.
सॉफ्ट लॉन्च। हाँ, ओके।
Okay. You must also know thirst trap.
हाँ, थर्स्ट ट्रैप तो पता है।
Mhm.
थर्स्ट ट्रैप आई नो। आई डोंट नो, it's every guy knows what's a thirst trap. No, don't tell me
Mhm.
to explain it. You want me to explain it
No,
now?
no, your pictures are thirst trap enough. Some would say.
My pictures? When
Yeah,
did I
yeah.
post anything which is like a thirst trap?
No, but it's not just revealing clothes and showing your abs. It's just, oh my god, this guy. Just.
I mean, isn't that pretty much like seeing a good looking picture?
Yeah,
That
maybe.
becomes a thirst trap.
Whatever gets people thirsty. I don't know. Love language. I think you know that. And I
Love
would want to know
language, yeah.
what's your love language?
My love language would be prioritizing. Just I feel the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of the person, and the first person that comes to your mind while doing something. I think prioritize that person over the others. I feel it should be a very inert feeling. It should be natural, and acknowledgement is very important. Like when you I know when people get married and they live together, they are literally on each other's faces every day of their life. But acknowledgement and the spark, which is effort, sometimes it gets into effort, and that effort is healthy effort. It's good. It's important to let the other person know that you are beautiful and you create a huge impact in my heart. And I feel these kind of gestures are extremely important, and they are also love language, right? So you should maintain it, and you should always keep your loved ones close and let them know how much they mean to you. And by whatever means possible, be it soft launches, be it hard launches, be it anything, I think you should just make sure that gestures are very important. They make people softer, and softer human beings are very, very warm. So it's good.
Okay, last one. This is funny, but also nice. It's called dry dating. It's exactly what it
Dry,
means. Dry dating.
dry dating.
Yeah. Like dry
मतलब
day.
like just show that we are dating.
No. Like dry day. No alcohol involved. Just wanting to know. Yeah. Yes. Because it's
Just
like, what all have they coined? What are these terms?
what are these terms? Dry dating. Acha.
Yes.
Okay.
Where
So
you don't wanna.
no
Yeah.
alcohol in
No,
the
no.
dates.
No. Just simple conversation, wanting. Yeah. Yeah. Wanting to know each other on a deeper level and basically no intoxication.
But doesn't that mean uh, let's have healthy conversations and let's meet over coffee? So meeting
Yeah.
over coffee is basically dry dating.
It's called dry dating.
Okay. ठीक है. Basically ये सब चीजें exist करती हैं, इनको बस नाम मिल गए हैं.
नाम दे दिया है. Right.
नाम दे दिया है, ऐसा, हाँ ठीक है. My God. वाहे गुरु. Okay. All right. Dry dating. But soft launch is my
Learning
favorite. मैंने लिख दिया है.
learning new things every day. What a life.
Yeah, man. और ये सब चीजें सीखने मिल रही है. ये सब तो मैं जानता हूँ पहले से. हाँ. I know all of this. But मेरे लाइफ में इम्प्लाई नहीं करती, वो अलग बात है. लेकिन I know all of this. ठीक है, it's fine.
Listen, I've taught you many. You did not know all.
Yeah, ठीक है.
Soft launch, you will remember me. Whenever you use this, you'll remember me because I taught you that.
Okay, done.
Deal?
ठीक है, ठीक है. लॉक किया जाए, डील डील।
Okay. Now,
जाने shut off.
coming back,
ठीक है, done done
yeah,
done done. Yeah.
you have walked some stunning ramps, and now you have also proved your mettle as an actor. So tell me, what excites you more, the runway rush or performing in front of camera or delivering lines? What is more comforting to you?
Um, Comforting um, can be very subjective because I'll tell you what. I've been walking for a long time on the ramps.
Mhm.
It's been over 7 years now, and I feel the rush that you get on stage when you're walking, when you know all the lights are on you, and the people are sitting next to you, it's great. I mean, there is no the feeling is amazing, you know, because you are representing yourself. You're just walking. You're not just walking over there. You're also there are a lot of things going on in your mind when you're walking there. It depends on how you're walking. It depends on the expressions. It depends if the clothes are okay. Majorly, fashion shows are to display clothes. It's less for the models. It's like 60% clothes focus and 40% on the models. So it's been a great feeling. It's been amazing. I've loved it. I've enjoyed it. I have understood that it's not essentially for just glam, but it's also to develop confidence to face the crowd. And that confidence has come in me over the years, and it's been great. In terms of comfort, I feel modeling gets a little more comfortable because acting gets challenging. Acting is creative business uh, because every day is something new, and you never know what because firstly, when you're acting in a project, it's not just you performing; it's an entire team coming together. It's inputs from the entire team. Yes, you do your hard work, you do your preparations, you do your lines, you do everything that you have to do before reaching the set. But once you reach the set, the atmosphere is different. You're finally into the world of the story, and the director has his inputs, the AD has his inputs or her inputs. Sorry, the actor has his or her inputs. So it gets a little interesting there because you're creating something. There is satisfaction. There's creative satisfaction. There's liberty to explore more. So it's challenging. I feel modeling gets a little more comfortable because you know your thing, what you need to do. You should always forget that confidence is the best element in modeling. It'll take you places if you're confident and if you're doing the right thing. Acting, it all differs, right? Acting differs project to project. How much you need to deliver, what you need to deliver, how much you need to dig deep into understanding a particular character and performing after that. So it's challenging. And I think challenges are very, very, very important in life. It kind of prepares you for the worst to worst case scenarios that come into your life later. Because I feel no matter what problems you're facing in life today, problems are going to be much intense 10 years later, much more intense 20 years later. So you should always be prepared for what's coming. And I feel acting teaches you a lot. So yeah.
Right. Since walking on the ramp is more comfortable for you, do you also get nervous every time now, or it's been 7 years and you're like, now I know what I'm doing?
I know what I'm doing. I'm pretty confident about what I'm doing right now in terms of modeling, especially the ramp, because you need to remember choreography. You need to remember that you're not the main focus. But apart from that, you should never forget your true self. You should create that energy and you should make sure that the eyes are on you. So I think you learn that over time and you get comfortable and just keep your head down and keep working. It takes you places. It really does.
Mhm. Okay, since established your love for Ranbir Kapoor, I would want you
Yeah.
to ask to tell us if you could recreate any of Ranbir's past roles or place yourself in any of his movies or alongside him,
Uh-huh.
which film would that be? You can't tell Barfi. We already discussed that.
Okay.
Disclaimer.
Okay. See, I feel Ranbir Kapoor's RK's all the films that RK has done, they are it's sometimes when you watch films you feel that if this one would have done it, it would have been better. If this one would have done it, it would have been better. But it's hardly been a time where I've ever felt that if somebody else did this one, then better than RK, it would be better than RK. That's never been the case for me. I have been, it's not just me being a heartthrob, diehard fan. It's also, I feel I resonate with him. I feel I really understand what he goes through in this, in the emotions that he portrays. I think, it's very important for an actor to fill up the gaps between lines. And I think RK does it really well. I feel I would love to learn that. And, that's not theoretical. That's going to come from inside. That's going to come from practice and more experience. So, Rockstar is one film, which Rockstar is basically my favorite film of all times. It is my favorite RK film. It's my favorite film in the Hindi film industry. I think there's nothing better. It's just too good. So Rockstar is one. Um, have you seen Rocket Singh?
I have. And I don't know why it did not work because I loved it.
I loved it. I loved it. And RK appreciates it too. I mean, he has enjoyed working in Rocket Singh. Um, but not Rocket Singh. I was just asking you. There's Tamasha, and
Tamasha is my favorite film. Tamasha. Oh my god.
yeah,
Mm.
it's great, man. Yeah, Wake Up Sid, Wake Up Sid, Tamasha, Rockstar, and I think I have thoroughly loved him in Animal. I've loved him.
Okay.
He's proven himself. I mean, he's proven that he can. He's clay, dude. He's clay. You mold him, he'll do it. He'll deliver. He won't just deliver. Sometimes you just feel कि ये भी कर सकता है, वो भी कर सकता है. लेकिन ये कितना अच्छा कर सकता है, उसमें भी फर्क पड़ता है. I think Ranbir Kapoor is just class. So I think yeah, these four films.
If if there was a topic on Ranbir Kapoor in school, I think you would have aced it because you have such good words to tell about
Yeah,
him.
but honestly, I'll tell you, when I was in school, I was not that driven into the
Mhm.
acting space in terms of analyzing how it's done. When I started growing up, I also started understanding how it is, because when you see a film, you also see it as an audience, but you also see it technically because you know what all is going on over there while they're working and they're shooting. So as when I was in school, that time it was just I was like a fanboy, like crazy, like wow, what is this? This is so cool. I enjoyed Anjana Anjani. There was um what are the films, man?
All the Ranbir Kapoor movies, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. They were excellent. I loved it. I loved it. I've enjoyed it. And I loved his choices of films. It's been great. Anjana Anjani, Aja Prem Ki Kasab Kahani, which is wow.
Wow.
Love to do a film like that. Yeah.
So, do you have a favorite song from Rockstar?
Favorite song from Rockstar has to be Tum Ho.
Can you sing? Do you sing?
I don't sing, yeah. Pretty this
Okay.
मेरा बहुत
Okay.
खराब है. मैं गा नहीं सकता.
Acha. Right. But no, I'm not making you sing. I'm just asking. Do you sing? Can you?
I don't sing, yeah. I go for karaoke with my boys. Uh,
Mhm.
I I I burst my lungs out over there, but that's not singing. That's like yelling. Because we also choose these kind of songs like Tan Tan and Bhag Bhag DK Boss, DK Boss. And
Okay.
we really freak out, we're like loud and we're just enjoying our time. So no, I
That
don't
is
sing and
great.
all. I'm very bad in singing. No, I can't sing.
Besides Ranbir, whose career graph do you admire or find yourself closely following these days?
I
Is
don't
there?
even need to think about it. I don't even need to think about
Mhm.
it. It's Hrithik Roshan. Hrithik Roshan has been my all-time uh, hero icon. Like, you look at him and you feel that he's complete. I feel he is somebody who can do anything, become anything, who has worked so hard. He's faced so many challenges health-wise. He used to stammer before. He's worked on a lot of things. He's worked on his fitness. He's worked on his dialect, his looks. He's changed. He's done a lot of stuff. I feel Hrithik Roshan, sir, I would love to meet him one day, maybe interact with him, talk to him. There was a show that I did,
Huh?
a fashion show that I had done for GQ and Arrow,
Uh-huh.
and Hrithik Roshan sir was invited as a guest. So he was sitting right there. He was about 10 to 15 meters away on a stage, and I was right here. I was just like
Mhm.
thinking if this is the moment for me, but I felt no, not here. I think I'm going to meet him on a working set. I think that was the motivation that I gave myself. I'm going to meet him in a much better scenario. I will work with him one day. So that's a manifestation that I've done. That I will be working with Hrithik Roshan sir soon. This is a manifestation on your interview.
Yes, let's make that happen. And I like how you dream and then you also work towards it. It's not just words and no actions, and that is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, you need to do that, no? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you want something, then you need to do something for it. I mean, God will always listen to you and always help you.
Mm-hmm.
But if
Mm-hmm.
God doesn't see efforts, then God's efforts will also be going in vain now. So you need to do something about it. You need to work. You should always keep working.
So you also believe in God and spiritual energies and
I
everything?
do, I do. Of course, I do. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there's no second thought. I do. I really do.
Right. You're one simple, not in a bad way, but you're a simple, non-complicated person so far that I've gauged, right? And there's certain air of calmness around you. You're very calm when you speak, also when you tell stories and everything. You are that
Hmm.
person. But this industry, it is very fast-paced and loud and
Yeah.
oftentimes overwhelming, right? So
Hmm.
what keeps
Hmm.
you going on days when the outside noise gets a little too loud?
To be very honest, I have just begun. I've just stepped into the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, everybody is calm, yeah, from the inside. It's just
Mm-hmm.
the industry has created this atmosphere and space around where to stand out, you need to be a little more expressive than usual. And
Mm-hmm.
a time will come where I will also be a little more expressive in terms of letting people know how I feel, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. And it's just that you need to keep your head down, never forget your principles, never forget where you're coming from. And the right people will always see you. You know, the right people will always recognize you. एक्टर को एक स्टार फैंस ही बनाते हैं. फैंस आपसे तब रिलेट करेंगे जब आप उनसे उनकी बातें करेंगे, जब आप फैंस को अपना रियल सेल्फ दिखाएंगे. They'll be able to relate more. They'll feel like he's just like one of us, and that's very important. You know that you let them feel that you're not somebody who's untouchable. You are somebody who will speak to them as and when they want to. And once they feel this comfort, they will automatically shower their love over you. And that'll be the motivation to work harder.
Right. You're also like, you can say dialogues. I can see. You just said something so beautiful. And I'm like, what took it so long for you to be in acting space? Because I think it comes to you naturally. You know dialogues. You're a full filmy hero.
Oh, so sweet, yeah. Um, I'd say I did a little bit of acting in 2014 and 15. There used to be
Mm-hmm.
this channel that used to come, music channel called Channel V.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of it?
I did.
Yeah, so there used to be these shows called Gumrah, Confessions of an Indian Teenager. These kind of shows used to come over there. So as a kid, I have done one or two episodes over there, and then I
Hey, I
really
watched
stopped it
Gumra.
because
I did. Yeah, yeah.
so
But I was
it
too
was
young to know anybody by it.
those were my school days, and I think I had tapped into one of those episodes over there. But ever since then, it wasn't a calling. It wasn't coming from inside. I wasn't really feeling it. Um, the auditions used to always happen. I've always been in Mumbai, so the studios and the people that I've been meeting here, it's been we know each other now because it's been so many years of auditions. And I think 2023 was the breakthrough. It just happened, you know. So my show, Dil Dosti Dilemma, was shooting it, and it came out last year. And it was just
I watched, I know.
great. It was great. It was great working for this. And I realized that I have developed my liking, my passion for it. And I think this is what I want to do. And it's never too late. It's okay. I didn't want to be a child actor. I wasn't feeling it then. I'm feeling it now. I mean, there are so many successful actors and so many people who are taking late decisions in life, but they're okay with it. I mean, you need to be okay with what you're doing. You need to be comfortable with what you're doing. If today I don't act and if I do something else, I need to be comfortable doing that. And I need to stop regretting so much in life and stressing out so much in life because I know for a fact sometimes I think over it, 2022, 2023 is not going to come back for me. It's gone. So things are different now. So just be grateful for what you have, and you're working right now. So keep working hard, and good things will come as and when they have to. And even if they don't, it's okay. Keep doing something or the other for sure.
Right. I would also want to talk about your interaction with Karan Johar. You guys met during an
Oh,
event, a party, right? How was it
we
with him?
did. Great, great, great. It was great.
Uh-huh.
See, Karan Johar happens to be one of the classy directors of the country, right? Like giving you those
Yes.
typical, beautiful, large-scale romantic films. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's excellent at those, right? He's a beautiful filmmaker. But little did I know that when I met him that day, he is a
Uh-huh.
beautiful person by heart. You meet him, he's so charming. He's
Mm-hmm.
so charming. You meet him, and then he's very hospitable. He'll make you feel comfortable. Be like, "Hey, Kush, how are you doing?" He remembered me because
He's
he was the one who launched my show during the Amazon launch event, Dil Dosti Dilemma, on
right.
stage.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
he remembered me, and that was a surreal moment for me, right? I mean, he remembered me and he asked me how was the show doing. And I was like, "Sir, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to God that you remembered me." And these moments are big, for people like me who are coming from a simple background, trying to work as hard as possible, knocking doors for
Mm-hmm.
auditions, trying to get there, and just work is a huge deal. Is a huge deal for us. And
It felt like a validation that you are doing good work and you are on the right track.
it
People
felt
are
like a
recognizing.
validation. It felt like a
Yes.
validation and a pat on my back that, I am working and I'm not under any sort of remorse that, things
Mm-hmm.
are not working for me, things are not this, work is less, work is
Mm-hmm.
slow, all of that. I just felt
Mm-hmm.
that things are getting better for me and I'm only grateful. I've got to work with Anurag Basu sir. I got to meet
Mm-hmm.
Karan Johar sir. Karan Johar sir and
Mm-hmm.
I follow each other on Instagram now. This is
Instagram
these little
buddies.
things. These little things are important. They make your day. They feel really special.
Yeah.
So this happened, and then recently again we met in an event for
Mm-hmm.
Killian Paris. Karan Johar was the
Uh-huh.
friend of the brand. We met over
Mm-hmm.
there. He recognized me. He gave me a tight hug and was like, "Hey, Kush, how are you doing?" And
Love.
you just get taken aback. You just feel, "Wow, man! Thank you again for meeting me and talking with so much respect and kindness." Great time at the event. Had good conversation. Got pictures together, and I hope I can meet him someday soon. He told me that Kush, I will not be able to see your film on the 4th because I'm traveling. Once I'm back, I will see it and I will let you know how it is. So great, good feeling.
That's big.
All positive stuff happening.
So is there any potential collaboration?
Uh, no, I'll tell you what. When you meet such esteemed personalities and professionals, right? You don't
Mm-hmm.
talk about work. This is not what you talk about when you initially meet them. Just talk about life, talk about each other, get to know a person, and work. If it has to happen in the future, it will happen. This is not somewhere where I am trying to get work out of him or trying to speak to him regarding
Of
something
course.
like that. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that.
But it is great that he knows your work at least. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, right? That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy with that. I'm happy with that. If it has to happen, it
Maybe
will
someday
happen.
he'll
I'm
reach
sure.
out to you. I'm manifesting that for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be grateful if it has to happen. And that'll be great. It'll be a good feeling. So let's see.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'd also want to take you back and talk about your modeling. How did that begin? What was your first campaign or runway moment? And how did you get inclined towards this world of glitz and glam? For a simple boy who wanted to do big, but how did modeling happen for him?
Um, this goes way back to 2018, um, where I was just auditioning for one of these commercials, TV commercials.
Mm-hmm.
We go for auditions and there are lines and lines of auditions. So there was a friend of mine in the studio where he just told me, "यार कुछ तू तो बहुत लंबा है." तो मैंने कहा थैंक यू. तो तू अच्छा भी दिखता है, चेहरा भी अच्छा है, लंबा है, काफी लीन है. तू मॉडलिंग क्यों नहीं करता, तू रैंप पे क्यों नहीं चलता? एजेंसीज चाहते हैं कि तू तू जैसे लोगों को रैंप पे चलाए. एंड बिफोर दैट I think I was so innocent. Before that, it never came to my mind only that this is also something that I can do. It never came to my mind. It was just that one random, I even know his name, Punya. He was there with me in the studio. He told me, try करना एक बार. मैं तेरे को कुछ number देता हूँ, तू उधर try करना. And I was like, ठीक है. Then I got some photo shoots done. I got some pictures clicked from the mobile phone only, my own
Mhm.
clothes. Then modeling actually began because I won the fashion show for my college, and I won a best model in my college, and the choreographer was a model, and he got me a shoot for Shein. Shein used to be a fashion brand which is discontinued in
I know.
India
I've
now.
shopped from there till the time before it got banned.
Yeah, yeah. I think all of us have shopped from there. And I shot for Shein. I think it might be one of the last campaigns only. And I got some professional pictures from Shein, which I sent across, which I mailed to agencies, mailed to whoever possible. And then after that, it just got it keeps growing. Then after that, you get more. You see, you've done professional work. Other people see it. Other photographers approach you. You do more photo shoots. You get more pictures. You put them up. You send them all together. Then it picks up after that. My first fashion show was for Manish Malhotra in
Wow.
2019 for Hindustan Times Awards, HT Awards, I think. This was in 2019, the Manish Malhotra fashion show. That was my first fashion show ever. And I was like, wow,
You have to be God's favorite child, Kush. You have to be.
I was like, what is happening? Great, this is great. But yeah, that ended. And then modeling picked up after that. So Sheen and Manish Malhotra were the first projects for me in modeling.
Speaking of awards, I don't know if we can talk about it, but I heard that you're also getting an award. Do you want to talk about it?
I have it. I got it. It's home
You
with
got
me.
it? Oh, show me. I want to see. Do you have it around?
Yeah, I do. Just let me just show it. It's an award for an iconic newcomer.
That's pretty iconic.
The OTT world. The
Yes.
OTT.
Wow. That's beautiful. Is- Wow. Love it. I wish we were doing this in person. I could hold it too, but wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. This
How
happens
was
to
it? How
be
was it when you were receiving it?
oh, when I was receiving it, just before I was going on stage, I was just preparing and rehearsing कि मुझे बोलना क्या होगा. Because naturally, I mean, first times are always special. At the same time, you're nervous, right? So I was really nervous actually to receive an award. First award, uh, iconic newcomer male OTT Mid-Day Showbiz Icons 2025 season 7. It was great. It was great. And giving a speech was also, I was very nervous. It went well. It was all good, man. It was all chill. I'm very happy, very grateful. I think these are moments that motivate you and inspire you to keep going. And I think it's very important to take care of these beautiful trophies also. But trophies is not the main focus, right? The main focus is like relatability. I think relatability will eventually get you trophies.
Right. Right. How was family's reaction? Were they happy? Are you emotional? Like, are you an emotional person? Do you cry when good things happen to you?
I mean, yeah, I am.
Uh-huh.
I am very emotional as a person, but it's
Mhm.
not fair to say it like that
Mhm.
because then the essence dies, right? Because then the realness just dies about it. I think I am sensitive as a human being,
Mhm.
and I am. I don't have my attention span is very good. I
Mhm.
cannot get distracted too easily.
Mhm.
So yeah, family was extremely proud. I took my mother for the awards. She was very happy. She was dancing in the car when we were driving back, and that's the most special moment for me because I know it's because of them only. They've never stopped us from doing whatever we want. And
Mhm.
the relation that I hold with my parents, my brother as well, my elder brother,
Mhm.
Karan Jotwani, he himself is an actor. Both of us, the relations that we hold with our parents is pretty much like friends. We keep it real, we keep it authentic. There's no point, keeping something from them. they are the ones who are the closest to you, and they are the only ones who love you unconditionally. And
And
no matter
guard you
what happens,
also.
they will always be there and guard you also. They will always be there no matter what. So I think it was very, very special to receive this in front of mom. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. Wow, that's the highlight of the night. Her dancing in the car. That's the
Yeah,
highlight of.
she was really happy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd also want to know, since you have done so many shows by now,
Hmm. Hmm.
one designer that you loved working for and would love to collaborate again, and one designer you wish to work one day.
So Abhinav Mishra is my favorite ramp designer.
Nice.
Favorite designer also. I have a lot of others whom I really like, adore. But the first one to come to my mind is Abhinav Mishra. In fact, when I get married, if I get married, I would love to wear Abhinav Mishra. It depends on how the life is then. It depends on how the collections and how people have come up with their work later. But as on today, I think his outfits are bang on. They fit me well. They are made with such detailing. I love it. It's just excellent. So, ramp shows, Abhinav Mishra. One designer I have not worked with, I would love to tap into is Sabyasachi. Haven't worked with Sabyasachi till now, so I would love to do that.
Since you said marriage, do you see yourself getting married, and do you see yourself having a family? Because these days, I know you're an old school, but again, other people around us, the people who are there for us to date, might not also feel the same way about the concept or institution of marriage anymore.
Yeah, true. You're right. It has gotten subjective over time, right? It's gotten very
Right.
complicating over time. Well, I mean, marriages today are also not lasting. There are a lot of people who impulsively go get married, and a lot of people who have been close to each other for a lot of years, but when they get married, they realize new things and they end up splitting up.
Mhm.
But marriage, I feel marriage is just basically tying a knot legally. I think our country doesn't permit in the sense. I mean, you can, but you know what I mean. How open
Yeah.
it is abroad and the culture, how different it is abroad, where
Mhm.
people can live together, have children together, and there's no objection, there's no restriction as such. But over here, due to a couple of rules and regulations that we need to follow as per our country, I think getting married is also a beautiful feeling, right? I mean, it's just a new phase of life. It's a new chapter to your life. Having a family, having your own family, giving birth to a new uh, child, bringing life into him or her. Uh, I think it's a beautiful feeling, and I come from that thought. I mean, it might be subjective for people. People might not want to do it anymore, but I think I
Mhm.
will, and only time will tell. I mean, not now.
That's
Just
good.
started working. Yeah. Just started
Yeah.
working. So not now, but it's going to take a while. But I'll definitely will because this is. I want my mom to play with somebody in the house. So family is very important to me. I will do anything for them.
Beautiful.
That doesn't mean I go get married because I love my family. Not that.
Of course, you have to love the person you are getting married to.
That was a separate thing I said that I will do anything for my family.
Yes. Okay. Coming back to your personal style. What does it look like? Who are you when you're not on the sets and on the runway? What's your personal style look like?
Loose clothes, just boxer shorts, very jhalla.
Mhm.
I am somebody who is
Jalla.
just sitting at home. Yeah, yeah, sitting at home, not doing anything. I don't have the patience to read a book also, but I have to develop that
Mhm.
patience. I play some FIFA, I play some PlayStation, I go to the gym. I play sports. I play a lot of sports actually.
Yeah.
I have a football tattoo on my leg. I used to play football, a lot of football before. I've reduced
Mhm.
playing now. I like going on drives. I'm very close to my 20, 30, 20, 25, 30-year-old friends, which have grown up with me. And suddenly we just make a plan of leaving for Lonavala, and I'm always up for it. I always make time for all these things. You know, when people say there's too much to do and all of that, you can make time. You can handle stuff. So I love it. I love doing all of that. Like just after the interview, I'm gonna take my mom, I'm gonna take her shopping. I love it. I just like just go do what you feel like at that moment. Everything else can be managed and fixed until life gets so busy that you have something or the other to do every 2 hours. But fortunately, I have made my life like that where I don't pack myself up with things, and I don't want to take stress. There's no point stressing out. There's really no point stressing out.
So you have got your work-life balance sorted, right?
I wouldn't say I'm perfect, but I think I'm
Mhm.
pretty comfortable right now.
That's good. Okay, so since modeling happened out of the blue for you because you were not looking for it, but now you are in the space. For those who are watching and who would want, like they dream of becoming a model and they are aspiring to be it. Now, since you have been in the space for long, what advice would you give them and what all they can do and how to build a portfolio because not everybody know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how do you guide them?
Um, I think the basic things have not changed that used to be there before.
Mhm.
Get some good
Mhm.
pictures clicked. Your phone pictures are
Mhm.
not going to work.
Mhm.
Make sure that you're a little groomed. If you're
Mhm.
coming from a small town, if you're coming from a village, a lot of people, they come from small towns and villages and they make it big. They make it huge. And kudos to them. Good for them. They are doing so well in their work. But you come to the city and you realize the differences of being in an urban life and a rural life. And this applies to everybody, actually. It's very important to be groomed. It's very important to be presentable because that lays an impact. First impression, last impression exists in this industry. The industry is such. The person who meets you will think of you as the one who they saw for the first time. That's very true. Unless you keep working with them, so that memory gets erased. But very important to groom yourself. Very important to be true to yourself. You should know what you want to do. You should not be open to doing anything and everything. You should know what you want to do. You should know what you want to become. But if you're really young, then it's also okay to experiment. It's also okay to be open to new projects and new deals. You should have somebody who's a known person from the industry whom you can bank on in terms of in today's times a lot of spam messages and spam requirements keep going, which are not authentic. They're coming from just not so real sources. So these are the people whom you should stay away from. You should not work with them because they will always take the better of you and you will be left with nothing. It's just unfortunate, but this is the reality. I think you should mail and bombard all the agencies with whatever pictures and whatever stuff you can present yourself with and go for it. Go for physical meetings. Physical meetings are very important. Knock on the door. But I'll tell you what, today it's become very accessible to get into these agencies. Agencies have open castings. Before they used to be, before you used to just had to reach out to them through internet or probably find somebody who can make you meet them. But now there are open castings. In these open castings, just it's like an audition, right? So you need to give it your best shot. But at the same time, never forget where you're coming from and what you've learned. Never be fake because it's always on the face. It's always on the face. You can always see it. There's no point in being fake. You
Mhm.
should always be real, be yourself. And I think that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. And after that it'll just boom. It'll boom. It has to boom. I mean today when I go and do my shoots, there's so many new faces that have come up. And I used to remember myself being there when I used to have that perfect jawline, like those chiseled body and this and that. And things used to be
Used
different
to
then
have,
when I
you still
was
have it. What is used
I
to
mean,
have?
but you know what I mean, right? When you're a
Yeah,
teenager,
young. Pretty,
you
yeah.
look different. You don't have
Yeah.
those beards, you don't have those,
Mhm.
you just chiseled. You're just like
Mm.
it's just like that.
Right.
So seeing a lot of new faces coming up now, very confident.
Mhm.
I think confidence will take you places, yeah. Just be
Mm.
confident. You should know how to talk. In this industry, you should know how to talk. Very important tool.
Right. Mm. That might be very helpful for many. But I picked one point. You said first impression matters. I recently had Adya here and your knock knock co-star, yes, and she told us about her first impression of you and she found you intimidating. Of course that changed over time, but that was her first impression of you. What was your first impression of her? And what do you have to say? That you're intimidating. She said that when you walk in, you
I
have this aura.
I think I'm an introverted extrovert.
Uh-huh.
So, you get it where I'm coming from. I'll tell
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
So I remember the first time we met was in Sunshine Productions office where we were like just about to close the deal for Knock Knock Kaun Hai. And
Hmm.
it was fun. I mean, I walked in, I saw these bunch of, but I wouldn't say kids, but bunch of actors. I mean, they're younger to me. Yeah, bunch of actors who have been rehearsing and doing a workshop and everything. I was just sitting quiet alongside, and I think I'd worn something black that day. So, when you're tall, when you have a beard, when you're wearing something black, you're automatically a little intimidating. And the conversation was very minimal. I had to give a chemistry test with Adya. In that chemistry test, chemistry audition, it's an audition. In that chemistry test, we had to do a scene where I have to yell at her. So exactly when you told me that she found me intimidating, I remember the audition because the audition was pretty intimidating. I'm straight off on her face, questioning her like what, and that got a little extreme, but it was perfect. It got me the job. So it was it was good. It was good. First impression of Adya, very energetic, very bubbly. She's
Hmm.
someone who's always up for it, and she's. I knew one thing. I knew that she knew her thing. It's very important to know your job, know your work. So I was really impressed by that. She knew her thing. She knew what she's here for. She knew what she's doing. She's presenting herself in the best way possible, and
Hmm.
very kind girl.
Lovely. Speaking of which, we played this fun segment with her as well, and now I want to do it with
Oh,
you too. It is
nice.
called Knock Knock Kaun Hai,
Okay.
right? So, since we are based out of Hyderabad, we can't skip Telugu cinema out of it. So, I'll give you names
Okay.
of few A-listers from here, and you need to say the first thing you would tell them if you bumped into them or if they come knocking at your door, right?
Yeah, but are you only going to name Telugu superstars?
Yeah, you know them. They are famous.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
the
Yeah,
drill
that's
is
that
I'll say
that was
knock knock. I'll say knock knock. You say kaun hai, and then I'll give you a name, and then the first thing that you would say to them or ask them probably,
okay.
right?
Okay. Let's do.
Okay, let's do it. Knock knock.
कौन है?
Allu Arjun.
How can I move the way you do
Uh-huh.
in an action movie, and how can I dance like you without damaging my knees? Please tell me, sir. I really want to know.
Lovely. Okay, knock knock. Knock knock.
कौन है?
Vijay Deverakonda.
Man, how did you manage to build Arjun from
Mhm.
scratch, who has impacted so many of our lives and taught us so much? And how do you ride that bike with such aura?
Lovely. Knock knock.
कौन है?
SS Rajamouli.
Sir, would you spend some time with me before we start shooting so I can get to know what impresses you the best?
That's the best answer. I love. Of course, it's Rajamouli. You are already doing a film together. Okay, knock knock.
कौन है?
Junior NTR.
I really want to know, sir, how do you manage to bring that intense expression and you are able to just make us breathe with you in sync in every action scene that you do? It's amazing. It's something which just touches the heart and goes through. It's excellent. I love it.
You can also ask him to teach you Natu Natu step. Do you know how to do it? Or did you also practice when it went all viral
I
and it
did, I
also won
did. Of course, I
Oscars?
did.
Yes?
I did. Yeah, yeah. But it's been a while since I've done it. But I would love to do
Uh,
it with Junior NTR. So I would love to do it. Yeah.
Right. Now, coming to the industry, which is also filled with rumors, right? When you are in the spotlight,
Yeah.
has it ever happened that there are rumors, maybe on the sets or on the ramp behind the stage or anything that might have affected you a bit? And if it did, how did you deal with them? Because you cannot stop the chatters. You can only see how you can block yourself from it.
No. I
You've
mean,
never heard a rumor about you,
not in the acting industry, for
but
sure.
maybe while your runway shows during that.
No. I'll
Wow,
tell you
that's
something.
great.
I'll tell
We
you.
get
I'll tell
rumors
you
even in
something.
schools.
I'll tell you something. Yeah, I mean, back then it used to be, right? But I'll tell you something. The
Yeah.
modeling world is huge. Okay,
Yeah.
huge. There are thousands of models.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there are some faces which are more famous in terms of work experience and the longevity into the career. It's been a long time for them working, and no one really cares. You know, when you're working in a shoot or you're in a fashion show. In a fashion show, there are about 80 to 100 models,
Right.
and everyone knows everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, and even if you are dating somebody or in a relationship with somebody or another model,
Mm-hmm.
no one really cares what's going on. I mean, there's gossip, but gossip is
Mm-hmm.
not rumors. Gossip never dies. This industry is like the queen of gossip. So gossip will never
Uh-huh.
die, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think I have ever been a part of any rumor. And quite honestly speaking, because I have always kept myself out there. Like my private life is private, but if there's something to do
Mm-hmm.
with the industry, then everything
Mm-hmm.
is in front of everybody. And there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing to shy away from or move away from. So
Mm-hmm.
in modeling, there's never been a time where there has been any sort of rumor that I have faced. Apart from that, in acting, I mean, I just started, yeah. I've worked with such experienced actors and such amazing talents. We've only grown over time while working together, and the only time I've spent with them is to learn something from them. It's just a knock on here that the entire cast was so young that when we were not shooting, we used to always be in one vanity van. We used to always be chilling together, always be dancing, singing, having a great gala time. Never any rumors on set, never any rumors later. It's just gossips, gossips that happen. But
Yeah. Was there any gossip about you that you might have heard too?
gossips come, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, when I was working for Dil Dosti, there used to be gossips that Kush and Anushka, the newest thing in town. When there was Knock Knock, then there was Kush and Adya, a
Yeah.
newest thing in town. But these things happen, no? I mean,
And then you guys must have laughed it out. Do you do that? Oftentimes you just see tabloids posting and they're like, listen, now I'm hooking up with you.
now the entire thing is only just looking at these gossips together and just laughing it out. Just
Right.
just sitting and just being like, "Arey," because then it's also good, you know. I mean, if you're trying
That
to
is,
sell
people are
us
talking
as,
about you.
yeah, if people are talking about us, then it's good also. It's good in a way. So it's working, right?
It
वही
is.
तो चाहिए, वही तो चाहिए. But nay, that's not the focus. That's not the focus. The
Mhm.
focus is just performing. Performing is the focus.
So far, what has been your favorite moment on set or maybe on ramp or behind the stage or anywhere? And what has been the worst? I would say not worst, but you felt somewhat low and then you still had to go and do what you want, what you were needed to do, but you really did not have inside you to do it. But anyhow, you did it.
I'll tell you about my lowest. I mean, not the worst, but the most.
Mm-hmm.
I was really sad. Um,
Mm-hmm.
this is so in Dil Dosti Dilemma, we were working for good 3 months. The first
Mm-hmm.
month was preps, and then 2 months were 40 to
Mm-hmm.
45 days were shoots. I had about a month. I had about 27 to 30 days of shoot.
Mhm.
Um, when we were shooting in Mumbai, the last
Mhm.
schedule, we knew that today is the last day of shoot. We knew it.
Mhm.
Like we knew
Mhm.
that we are wrapping up today. We are done. Just the last shot, the last scene that I was supposed to shoot. Uh, there was another scene that I had to finish early in the morning at 6 a.m. And we were shooting at 4:30. And at 5:15 in the morning,
Mhm.
uh, the director just came and gave me a hug. And she told me in my ears that that's a wrap for you, Kush. And I got stuck, yeah. I remember this so clearly. I got stuck. I froze. And you know, when you freeze and suddenly you start tearing up, it's
Yeah.
just that it's like an eruption that's coming out, like, tuck, 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 and it just came
Mhm.
out. I was so sad. I went to the room. I I was inside for like 20 minutes. I was crying loudly. I was so emotional about this. That was my lowest point. I was so sad. My first show, yeah, finished shooting,
Right.
spent
And
time
you
with these
got too
beautiful
attached
people for such a
also,
long time.
right?
You get attached.
Mm-hmm.
You get attached. When you're working in a long format, you get attached. Um, so yeah, that was one. Um, I think the best one has been the best moment on set was when I was shooting for Metro, and
Uh-huh.
we have a sequence where I think you've seen the trailer also. I'm not sure if
Uh-huh.
you've seen the trailer of Metro.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so in the trailer you've seen Sara and I walking down an aisle
Yes.
staircase. That's a scene that we've done
Engagement
together. That
happening.
scene, and this was
Mm-hmm.
the first time in my life where I am meeting such a stellar cast and I'm working with them in a scene. It was very special for
Mm-hmm.
me. Very special for me. I think that was something that cannot be matched. That day was really special. I went back home smiling. I took my parents out. Nothing to do with me, na. I mean, मैंने कुछ किया नहीं. I was just shooting. But that day was really special for me because I shot with all of them. So it was really nice.
I like how you never give yourself enough credit. Like it was you, right? You backed the project. They liked your work. You auditioned for it. You sent out the clip. So you made it happen for yourself. Yes, there is God. There are blessings. There are manifestations. But eventually, you are doing the work.
Yeah, that's true.
So it is about you.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah, it is. So that day was really special. So I took my parents out. We had good food and we came back. And it was nice. Good fun. Very special moment in my career.
So did you feel when there was, as you said, there was stellar cast, everyone was present. Did you feel okay? I think I belong here. I don't feel
100%.
intimidated. I feel confident. Huh?
100% because I spoke to
Yeah.
everybody and
Hmm.
I spoke to everybody and it was nice talking to them. They made me feel comfortable and
What was your best interaction on set and with whom?
Adi,
Hmm.
Adi's too chill,
He's like a
yeah.
bro now to you.
Yeah. Adi's too chill. He's like a bro.
Huh?
He's exactly how he is in YGHD. He's exactly
Huh.
like that. He's too chill. He's loving. He's very kind. He'll talk to you. He'll ask you about your life. I mean, he's also a human being, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're working on a set, everyone's doing the same thing. They're going through the lines, they're preparing for the character, and they're going and shooting. They're doing a job.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a job basically. But when you're not doing the job, you're also just a human being. You're just,
Right.
it depends. The only thing differs is how kind you are and how grounded you are and how emotional you are as a human being. Very
Mm-hmm.
nice person, very cool hearted. Spoke about bike rides, spoke about drives, spoke about sports, football, spoke about London Dreams, his first movie, spoke about a lot of things. It's a great conversation with Abhi. Great. Damn chill, pal. Damn chill.
Lovely. That was a very beautiful conversation with you. And before leaving, I would like you to send out a message to our Telugu viewers and the viewers watching from across the country and tell them what's next in store for you.
Okay, yes, it was great being here. It was lovely talking to you. I think you know pretty much about my life right now.
I know everything. I think I'm your friend now because I think
Yeah,
pretty much everything.
100%.
Yeah, I know.
100%. 100%. For all the Telugu fans out there, please watch our movie. It's your story. You're gonna be in sync with it. You're gonna relate to it, and just I hope that you see cinema from the old audience perspective and you enjoy the masterpiece that's going to be presented to you. I promise to work harder and deliver and reach your screens more often. I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to stop working. What's coming up for me? Apart from that, there are talks about a couple of projects which are still in the making. And my work keeps going on, yeah. And if I'm not working, I'm doing something or the other. I am traveling, I am discovering, I'm playing, I'm doing something or the other. So it's very essential to keep going, keep the momentum high, because the industry is such. Sometimes there is work, sometimes there is no work. So you need to keep yourself fit mentally and physically. So it's a pleasure being here, and thank you so much for this.
Lovely. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you. I enjoyed our conversation thoroughly. Thank you so much for doing this, and all the best for your film. I hope
Thank you,
you're
thank you so
partying.
much.
I hope you're partying tonight, please, and you get all the beautiful reviews, and everybody's cheering you up, and you are the center of everybody's attention,
Thank
and
you.
they're all proud of you. I wish everybody close to you are proud of what you're doing.
Thank you so much for this. It means a lot. These feelings and these prayers are much needed. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All the best again. Bye.
Bye bye.
So that was Kush Jotwani with us. He's bringing his new movie, Metro In Dino, in theaters, which is out. Go watch it. Shower him with love. He's been in the modeling industry for long, and he's also tapped into this big theatrical release with Metro In Dino, and he will bring much more projects for you. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. It was everything raw, real, and candid. For more such reviews, interviews, podcasts, latest updates, stay tuned to the Hans India.